Hey guys, welcome to Cartooning with Paul. Today I'm going to show you how to draw Scarecrow from Batman the Animated Series. So come on, let's get started. Hey guys, another video, another Batman villain. I love the Batman Rogues Gallery. Scarecrow is one that I'm getting requests for. So let's dive into how to draw Scarecrow from Batman the Animated Series. Okay, so in drawing Scarecrow from Batman the Animated Series, we've got to keep in mind he was redesigned a couple times. His introduction was a great episode, but his character looked like something out of Wizard of Oz. So they wanted to come up with a more menacing looking image. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw in the second incarnation of Scarecrow. And his line of action is a little funky. When he stands with this really strange posture. So I'm going to throw his shoulders up here. His hips are going to go like this. I know, it's a little weird. He likes to intimidate his victims by giving this really weird posture as if he's some kind of monster, something more than he really is. So he really pushes his stance, how he moves, and this pose should give us exactly what we're looking for here as far as pushing that character to its limit. So let's see. This came off of one of the model sheets from the studio, so we should give a nice accurate reading of what Dr. Crane was up to here. Okay, we've got the pose in, right? But let's throw that costume in. So we've got this collar to his mask right here. But I really, because this pose is a little funny. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing the actual pose from the model sheet, but you guys should be able to handle this. Let's see. He's going to have his shirt. He's going to get tied in by a rope around his waist, right? So the rope will be curved around his waist like that. There's a little tie here on the side, and then on the upper part of that we have some excess fabric. This is my favorite of the designs that they came up with for Scarecrow. The one that they did for the revamp, when they streamlined everybody, I thought he looked a little too ghoulish, and I thought it took out the believability that there was an actual person in that costume. But to each his own. I really don't question anything that comes out of Bruce Timm's studio. Man is a genius. So let's see. Let's throw in those sleeves. He's got a lot of excess fabric here because he's a very thin person anyway. So the costume just kind of hangs off him. We're going to tie some rope around here and then give him the excess fabric from his sleeve. Now, if we're going to give him those claws, let's throw in that thumb. Throw in the back of his hand, and then we'll bend those fingers. And then from there, what I'll do is I will separate them like this. It's so much easier when you group them together first. At least I find that. Okay, so now let's draw in the other arm, because I like doing them at the same time. So this other arm is going to be behind his torso a little bit. And then we're going to bend his forearm up a little bit. Okay. Let's give him that rope tie around his wrists like that. and flail out the end of that sleeve. Now, this hand is going to be open palmed because it's the other side, right? And I'm going to figure out, let's see. Okay, thumb should go like this. It's a claw, right? And then one finger, 2, 3, and because they're human characters, get that 4th finger in there. All right, we have one pant leg like this. The other one is where he has all of the weight. The other leg here is a weight-bearing leg, so it'll be more straight. But we'll have all of those wrinkles in there just the same. You'll always want to make sure you never draw the feet in the same direction, but you also don't want them flat out either. Draw in that shoe shape, and now we're going to exaggerate it a little bit. His costume is supposed to look like a real scarecrow. All right, now we're ready to go into his mask. So you got to remember there is a human being underneath this mask, so we've got to put the eyes and the mouth where it needs to be. If the mask is a little strange, you can always move around that mouth, but his actual mouth has to be able to be in that vicinity. So I've got these 2 round circles for eyes, and I'm going to put the fabric around those eyes in a very menacing fashion. You want to make sure he's got that deep brow to look intimidating. And with him, the cuts of that fabric is very sloppily done by design. Let's see. Some stitches there. We're going to have some fabric lines here because it's loose. Nice rounded eye here. And of course, he's looking right at you like that. Okay, so we've got some fabric in like this. If you think this looks like a skeleton, you're not too far off. That was part of the idea when designing this character. And he's got this cool lower jaw with this design that I thought was a whole lot better than the original one. It's just a cut open mouth so that you can see his teeth underneath. I'm just going to shade that in here. There is some stitching here. The whole idea is it looks like burlap, right? Like you would find on a typical scarecrow. There's a cut into it here. We've got the head shape in here, right? But we're going to give him that long hair. This design always looked a lot like Tom Petty to me. And now that I said that, I hope I didn't ruin this character for you, but maybe you won't be able to see anything else either. Okay, now that I've got that in, let's throw in that exaggerated hat. I think it's supposed to look like an oversized Stetson hat. Follow the shape of the head here, and then you can exaggerate it when you get up here. All right. Man, I think we nailed this one. Guys, if you like this video, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and tell your friends about this channel. I've got some other Batman videos right here for you. I want to thank you so much. And until the next video, we'll see you later.